Hi, it's Julia and welcome to your 30 minutes of Vinyasa flow. We're going to work through a pyramid sequence, which means we're going to do a sequence of one posture, then we'll return back to that posture and we'll add on a few more postures, and then we'll do it again and add on a few more postures, and then we'll see where it takes us. We're going to start from seated, so come to your comfortable seat, both sit bones are grounded. And just let the hands open over the knees, and for a moment you can close down your eyes. And on your next inhalation, sit yourself a little bit taller. Find a little more space between each and every vertebra to exhale as fully as you can. A moment to arrive on your mat. For the next 30 minutes, you've got nothing else to think about and nothing else to do. Just be here on your mat, letting the breath guide the movement. Last moment here. And then we're going to blink open the eyes, take the arms out to the side. And then with a big inhalation, let's rise up tall, 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 interlace fingers. Turn the hands up towards the ceiling, pull the belly in, pull down the ribs, and then with an exhalation, just send the arms, the hands forward. We're going to round into the back. Find that really nice stretch over the shoulders. Good, and release the hand. Let's do one more of those. Take the arms out to the side, float the chest. Let the ribs lift, little gentle back bend. Interlace the fingers, turn the hands up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, press the hands forward, find the stretch over the back. Good. And then release the hands. Let's roll over the knees. Find your way into a tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the ankles. Little cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the belly. With a little bend of the elbows, exhale, chin to chest, arch the spine. Two more, bend at the elbows. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the belly. And again, exhale, chin to chest, arch the spine. With any additional movements, last round, inhale. And exhale. Back to neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes underneath. Press the ground away to hover the knees off the floor. Keep pressing the ground away. Tuck the tailbone under. Can you lower the knees ever so slightly, like they float a few millimeters off the floor? And then I want you to send your bum up and back. Keep the knees bent. You can keep the heels lifted. Press the shoulders down. Try and get that belly down onto your thighs. So we're coming into a gentle back bend, even from a downward dog position. And then let the heels settle down. Find your downward dog. So I want you to keep your legs a little bit straight. Can you send your heels from side to side? So we're stretching through the side body. Good. And then hold it in your downward dog. Maybe just step your feet a little bit closer to the hand. The right hand is going to catch the left ankle. We're going to give a little twist to look underneath the left armpit. Pull the belly in. Try and twist from the rib cage. Press down through that left shoulder. And then take it back to downward dog. Change sides. Left hand catches onto the right side of the ankle. Keep pressing down through that right shoulder. Belly's in, twisting from the rib cage. Release and back into downward dog. We are going to lift the heels and we're going to start to baby step towards the top of the mat. I like to bring the heels in towards the bum and then come all the way onto the tiptoes. Keep the heels lifted. Can you send the weight into all 10 fingers? And then we exhale to fold. This time, flip the hands. So your palms are up. You can soften the knees. So try and bend into the knees so that the belly comes down onto the thighs. Good. And then you can bounce yourself, little bounce. Try and articulate the spine. So like you're trying to stack each vertebra on top. And then at the top, a generous roll back of the shoulders. Finding Samastitihi at the top of the mat. So ground down through the feet. Lift and lengthen through the spine. The knees are lifted. The head is high. Let's take it to Surya Namaskara. So inhale, hands go high. We lift the gaze. Tilt the head back. Exhale, we fold. By all means, soften the knees if you need to. Inhale, come onto your fingertips, flatten the back. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank, whole high plank. Press the ground away. Tuck the tailbone under, find effort in the legs. Let's exhale it back into downward dog. Exhale it back, downward dog. Inhale it forward, so lift the heels. Articulate the spine, make your way back to high plank. Pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, the gaze is ahead. And we exhale it back into your downward dog. Good. And last one, lift the heels. Bend the knees, ripple it forward, high plank. Find that straight line, shoulders through to the heels, knees drop down. Send the shoulders forward, bend only at the elbows, half chaturanga. Straight line through the spine. Press the ground away, inhale, up dog, your bum is active. Over the toes. Exhale into downward dog. We're not staying here. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Little jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Then bend the knees. So let's scooch down as low as we can go. Take the arms out in front. If we scooch down low, it means we can recruit the muscles in the bum to rise into chair pose. So arrive in chair pose, palms are together. Stretch the arms up, pull down the ribs. Exhale to fold. So we're adding onto the sequence. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. We're stepping it back to high plank. We're not hanging out here. We're taking it straight to chaturanga. So maybe go knees down. Inhale, up dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Over the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Right, lift the right leg. Right, so without changing the position of the pelvis. Then I want you to lift to the left heel. And with the exhalation, bring the right thigh through to the chest. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. Look forward. Then set the foot in front or in between the hands. Drop the left knee down. Right, bring the hands in front into Kali Mudra. So Kali Mudra, like a pistol grip. And then pressing into the right foot, we inhale and rise up. So we're trying to find a back bend here. So try and take the arms behind the ears. So rather than skyward, taking the arms up and over behind the head. The side, left side of the bum is active. Let the pelvis sink a little bit deeper. Beautiful. We're going to release, cactus the arms down to the floor. Frame the foot with the hands. We're stepping. If we can, let's go straight into chaturanga. So bend at the elbows straight away. Look forward. Inhale, up dog. And exhale into downward dog. Same with the left side. So the left leg floats up. Press out through the left heel. Then we'll lift in the right heel. With an exhalation, bring this thigh through to the chest. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Plant the foot between the hands. We'll lower in the right leg. Find the mudra. So pistol grip at the top. Press into the left foot. And then we inhale. Rise. We find the back bend. We're taking the arms behind the ears. Right side of the bum is active. The pelvis is heavy. Wrapping the triceps a little further forward. Good. Release the grip. Cactus the arms all the way down. Frame the foot with the hands. Lift the right knee. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Look forward. Inhale, up dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths here for 1. So press the shoulders down, wrap the triceps round for 2. And 3. Lift the heels, bend the knees, little jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Bend the knees. Can we take it low? So we rise up into Utkatasana. And then exhale, Samastitihi. We're adding on without hesitation. Bend the knees, take it low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flatten the back. Plant the hands. We're taking it back to high plank to lower to chaturanga. Effort in the triceps. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward dog. With an inhale, right leg lifts. So 3-legged dog. Lift the left heel. Exhale, bring the thigh into the chest. We tiger curl it forward. Plant it between the hands. Drop the knee. Thistle grip the hands out in front. Inhale, we rise. So there's the back bend. Taking the arms as far behind the ears as we can. Good. And then bring the palms together. We're going to exhale and twist. So this left elbow is going to come to the side of the right knee. And we twist to look over the right shoulder. So the belly's in. We're twisting from the rib cage. Good. And then get ready to fan the right arm. So the right arm is going to sweep forward. It's going to go all the way up and back. So we mobilize the shoulder. And then as we rise, we're going to keep the left hand tucked into the side of that right knee. So we've got resistance there to find this bigger and deeper twist. Really send this right arm back. Beautiful. Fan it back overhead. Turn to the top of the mat. Frame the foot. We're stepping it back. We vinyasa through. Can we take it straight to chaturanga? Maybe knees down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward dog. Left leg lift. So press out through the left heel. Lifting the right heel. Good. Tiger curl it through. So bring the thigh into the chest. Shoulders come over the wrist. Set the foot forward, drop onto the right knee, pistol grip. Inhale, we rise. So we find that back bend. Go heavy with the pelvis. Find that stretch right side of your hip flexors. Keep the gaze lifted. And then bring the hands to prayer position. We are going to exhale into this twist. So connect the right elbow with the side of the right knee, the space between the thigh and the torso, and gaze in over the left shoulder. Beautiful. And then we're going to fan the left arm. So sweep the left arm forward and take it all the way over. And as we rise, we're going to send the right arm. So the right arm stays hooked in the side of the left knee. That creates the resistance. So we pull the belly in and twist from the rib cage. Stretch back with that left arm. Beautiful. Right side of your bum stays active. Nice. Let's fan that arm back the way it came. Frame the foot with the hands. We're going to step it back straight to chaturanga. Look, we can go knees down with the chaturanga. Press the ground away. Inhale, up dog. Over the toes. Exhale to downward dog. 3 breaths here. For 1, you are welcome to take child's pose here. For 2, otherwise keep pressing the shoulders down. Pull in the ribs. And 3, lift the heels. Bend the knees, little jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Bend the knees from low. Inhale up. Chair pose, keep the tailbone tucked under, stretch the arms up, exhale, Samastitihi. And again, we are adding on. Bend the knees, take it low. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step, jump. Maybe we're going to jump back. Press up position. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward dog. Right leg lift. So same again, but we're going to stay higher in the lunge. So tiger curl it forward. That means bring the thigh into the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Stay on the left toes. Pistol grip. Inhale. We rise. Good. And then exhale, we twist. So connect that left elbow with the right knee. Good. We're going to fan the right arm overhead. So do we inhale? So find the twist with your hands, your left hand on the side of the right knee. And then can you maintain the twist as you float the arm up? This is archer's lunge. So right knee forward, right arm is forward. You're gazing out to the side. Right, we're adding a back bend. Right hand connects to the back of the thigh. That's the left thigh. And then we are going to rise. Let's go skyward with the left hand. You can hold it there. Maybe some of you are going to hook the forearm behind the head so that we've got this glorious twisted reverse archer's lunge. Yes, we have. Right, let's take it into Virabhadrasana B. Release, swing the right arm out in front, turn it out to the side. And we are in Virabhadrasana B, side on warrior. Ground down through the feet. The right heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Shoulders stack over the hips. Beautiful. We're going to vinyasa it through. So cartwheel the hands down. Frame the foot. Step it back straight to press up position. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Change sides. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, the thigh comes through to the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Stay high on the right leg. Pistol grip. Inhale, we rise up. Take the arms behind the ears. Beautiful. Let's exhale to the twist. Connect the right elbow onto the left knee. Good. Let's find archer's lunge. So fan the left arm, so sweep it back. Keep connected right hand to the left knee. Find the twist and then float the right arm out in front. Archer's lunge. Left knee forward, right arm forward. Stay heavy with the pelvis. Good. And then we're going to drop the left hand. Find the back bend. We're going to start by taking this right arm up towards the ceiling. So take it skyward. And if you want to take it further, hook the forearm behind the head to find a twisted reverse archer's lunge. Beautiful. Turn it out to the side. Virabhadrasana B, side on warrior. Stay strong in your warrior posture of familiarity. The left heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. The shoulders stack over the hips. Glorious. Let's cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Take it straight to the vinyasa. Chaturanga, maybe knees down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha with your bum active. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 5 breaths here for 1. You're welcome to take child's pose. For 2, press the shoulders down. For 3, for 4, good. And 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees, jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees from low. And then we're going to inhale, rise. Utkatasana. And exhale. Samastitihi. Awesome. Take a breath. We have one more round to go and we're going to add in. So we're going to end up in some balanced posture. So standing on one leg. So moving through those postures a little bit faster, moving on each and every breath. Together, let's inhale. So scooch down low, inhale, rise, Utkatasana. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step, jump, float it back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, thigh comes through to the chest. Plant the foot. Inhale, rise. Crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Stay with the breath. Archer's lunge. Fan the right arm, turn it out to the side. Exhale, reverse the archer's lunge. Stay heavy with the pelvis. Inhale, turn it out to the side, Virabhadrasana B. And then straighten this front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand down, left hand goes high. Right, take the gaze forward. We're not hanging out here. We're going to take it into a balanced pose. So I want you to take your fingertips over to the right, out ahead, and float this left leg up. Try and turn the gaze out to the side, and I want you to press out through the left heel rather than point the toes. Standing leg is strong, straight, and active. Beautiful. Turn your shoulders and pelvis to the short edge. So we're in a standing split. I want you to soften into the right knee, and then we're going to rise and stand and bring the left thigh in to the chest. Yes, we did it. Embracing the wobbles, and then rotating this leg out to the side. Bring the hands into prayer. We are coming into a figure four, so stretching into the right side. Sorry, it's not the right side, the left side, left hip. Press the palms together. Bend a little bit deeper. Embrace the wobbles. Figure four, also known as a one-legged chair pose. Last breath together. And then inhale. Let's rise and stand. We've got one more side to go. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, lift the heels, jump it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, thigh comes to chest. Plant the foot. Inhale, rise. Pistol grip, find the back bend. Exhale, we twist. Right elbow over to the left knee. Good. Fan the left arm overhead. Inhale, rise. Archer's lunge. Exhale. Find the back bend. Tuck the forearm behind the head. Good. Inhale it out to the side. Virabhadrasana B. And then straighten this front leg. Maybe shorten the stance. Exhale. Triangle pose. Catch your breath in triangle. Strong, straight, active legs. And then you're going to take the gaze forward by taking the hand out in front and over to the left. I like to be on fingertips. This right leg hopefully floats up. You're in a half moon. And we're going to embrace all of the wobbles. The wobbles are the healthiest bit of this practice. Press out through that right heel. Find a neutral foot. Good. And then drop the hand down. Stand in splits. So shoulders and pelvis to the short edge of the mat. And then soften into the left knee. And then we slowly feel the effort there in the left side of the bum. Thigh comes into the chest. And then we exhale, finding your figure four. So bending into the right, lean into it. It's a juicy stretch there. in the side of the right hip. Yes, we are glowing. Keep pressing the palms together. Keep sitting a little bit lower. Last breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly rise and find Samastitihi. Last one, we're going to take it down to the floor. Bend the knees from low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten the hands, lift the heels, bend the knees, jump it back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, bum is active. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right, we're going to come to sit. So step your left foot towards the right hand, the right foot towards the left, and take the legs out in front. Beautiful. Right thigh comes into the chest. So we'll close off the practice now with some twists. Right thigh comes in. We're going to cross it over the left knee and then take the left elbow, crease around. Lift and lengthen with an inhalation. And exhale. Twist into it. So looking over the right shoulder and really draw this thigh into the chest. You're going to find an additional stretch there in the right side of the hip. Mouth is closed. Stay with the breath. Find that soft and subtle breath that we had at the start of the class. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, release. So we're just going to cross the foot back, coming into Janu Shirshasana A. If you want to take it into a half lotus, you've got the option to take it into half lotus. Otherwise, inhale, lift and lengthen. And then we exhale into the fold. So maybe hands on shins, maybe we catch the foot, the full thing. We can catch the wrist. But again, work on slowing down the breath. Maybe bring the awareness to the lengthened exhalation. And then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to release. Both legs out in front. Left thigh comes into the chest. Cross it over the right thigh and then we're twisting. So the right elbow crease, wrap it around, lift and lengthen with an inhalation, twist to gaze over the left shoulder with your exhalation. And with the elbow crease wrapped around the thigh, keeping the left sit bone grounded, you can find an extra bit of stretch there at the sit bone. Twisting with the exhalation, bring awareness to the lengthened exhalation. And then inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, release. And as you do, bring this foot into, it's Janu Shirshasana. So the left foot into the right inner thigh. Lift and lengthen through the spine, and then we exhale, fold. Hands to shins. We can take the foot. We can catch the wrist. We're pressing out through the right heel. The right leg is straight and active. A little bit deeper with the exhalation. So after such an active practice, the breath becomes unsteady. Shall we use the last few forwards fold? The last few forward folds to just bring the breath back to where we started. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to release. Just meet me in a Navasana, so a little boat pose. So I'm going to have my shins parallel to the floor. I'm lifting the chest. The arms are out strong. For 5, down to the floor. For 4. 3, keep the tailbone tucked under. 2, and 1. Find your way into Shavasana. So feet a little more than hip distance apart, arms away from your body. Belly rises as you inhale and belly falls as you exhale. Final posture, final destination is your Shavasana, and I'm going to leave you there, and you can continue with the rest of the day when you are ready.